All right, I think we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I don't think we've had a live show since the October book pick. We just did a couple of buddy read months for November and December. So hello, welcome. Um, I do have a comment in there that if you guys are dropping in, let us know if you read the book and what you rated it. Yvette and I will keep our ratings hush hush until the end of the discussion. Um, but hello, welcome to our book discussion for Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinneman. This was the book club pick for January. Tonight I have with me Yvette of Libronauts Doors over on Instagram. Yvette, do you want to give an introduction to yourself and what kind of books you like to read?
Yeah. Hey, everyone. Like she said, I'm on Instagram, and my handle there is Libronauts Doors. Big portion of my reading is fantasy, but I read romance as well, a little bit of thrillers, and then a dabble in sci-fi as well. I always like to try to join as many as possible because I feel like sci-fi and fantasy kind of go hand in hand anyways. So I always enjoy what I have read. So that's what I do over there.
And if any of you do not yet follow Yvette, I do have her linked below, so be sure to give her a follow. As of right now, she does not have a YouTube channel.
No.
Is that something you think you'll ever do in the future?
I thought about it. I was getting really close probably like a year or so ago. And then I started going, I'm full time back in the office now. And
that makes it tough.
It makes it really tough. I know people do it, but it was more when I was at home all the time because then it'd be like, okay, I'm done with my workday at 4. I can go film if I want. Now it's like done with my workday at 4. Takes 40 minutes to drive home. You gotta, run around, do stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit harder, but maybe in the future, I like to be the little creep in the comments and just talk to y'all in your videos and stuff like that, and in discussions. So
yeah. Well, if that's what we have to settle for, I suppose it's okay.
I do like whenever it's real fun being able to be part of lives and just like reading sprints and stuff like that. So that's really nice.
Yeah. And this is your second time with the book club.
Yes.
For those that don't know, we read The Martian together by Andy Weir. Was that August of last year, I think? Does that sound about right?
I think we maybe read it in August and discussed in September.
Okay.
Just because I was in Montana at the time, so I was trying to remember. Yeah, that sounds right.
All righty. Hello, Sam. Thanks for joining. Just finished the book 10 minutes ago. Nice. I finished this afternoon, so right there with you.
Guys, I finished like 3 days ago, so.
That's huge. I could not believe you. Okay, if anyone does not know, which I'm sure you do, Yvette is like notorious for finishing the book right before the live. And she finished days ago. I saw it on Fable and I don't think I'd even started the book yet. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I was telling her how I was having just horrible luck with books and I kept on DNFing and I was just like, I know for sure that I'm going to like this book. So I'm going into it.
Hello, Jessie. Read the book last year, but wanted to come support and be part of it. Well, thank you. Happy to have you here.
Jessie, I was talking about you earlier. Oh, yes, and her husband.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was hoping they would both be here.
Thanks for joining. On book 4 now. Okay. How many books are there? I know there's quite a few.
8.
8? Is the series still okay? So he is still writing? Okay.
Yeah. I think I don't know the plans, but I do know for sure there's 8 right now.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot of books.
Yeah.
Quite a commitment.
And I have a friend, so that one of my friends, the whole reason I started it, I think I told you. What did you say? Good things. I just said that I was hoping you'd be here and that we get to chat about it. I went on a trip with my friend and her husband was like, hey, they were going to listen to a book on the bus. I had my own book I was listening to. And so they were listening. He's like, "Oh yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl, it's really fun." And he showed me the picture, and he told me the synopsis, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this sounds hilarious. I for sure will put it on my TBR." I hadn't heard about it at all. This was at the beginning of this year before it blew up. And as soon as I got back from that trip, I all of a sudden just started hearing about it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, like this guy, he doesn't know it. He's an influencer." And so he's read all 8 already.
Oh, wow.
So he has good things to say, like continually gets better. If this one was maybe not your favorite, it continually gets better. But if it was your favorite, it's all uphill continuing.
Nice. That is good to know, actually.
Yeah.
And we can discuss that later.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, what was I going to say? Oh, so yeah, I think it kind of like rose in popularity when the new covers started coming out.
Yeah, which I like the old cover. So
Really?
shout out if anybody doesn't like those and wants to like I will take them gladly. I will buy them, you know. I love the old cover. I thought they were really
Really?
funny. I like the new it's just like I want more of this. I think this is so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one has it blown up and everything. I love the old covers, and I've been looking everywhere for them.
Oh, I wonder, do you use Pango at all? I wonder if there's
Yeah,
any.
it's
Yeah.
gotten way too big. People know that people want it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I've seen there's none.
Prices are high.
Yeah, none being
Yeah.
sold. And I'm just like, but you don't want it. Let me have it. Yeah. So I go to like thrift stores and stuff because I always hope there's somebody who just, sent it away at one point.
Didn't
But
realize what they had.
right.
Yeah. Yes, 8. 8.
Yes.
Her ears must have
Perfect
been ringing.
timing. Yeah, burning.
I've seen everyone talk about this. Yeah, yep. And funny thing, I bought the hardcover for this a couple months ago after you and I initially
Yeah.
talked about doing it for a pick. And then I was at one of my local bookstores over the weekend and I saw that they had the paperback and it's so floppy.
Yeah.
So I have 2 copies now, but
Yeah.
it's the new cover.
If I had decided to love it, like if I had decided to buy it as soon as he said, I would have gotten the original covers.
Yeah.
But like in the summer, I bought this one,
Mm-hmm.
and now I've seen the paperback, and I'm like, yeah, for sure, I'm gonna want that because I don't love these color covers anyway, so I don't need to pay for a hardback when I don't care that much.
Yeah. And I think the paperback for this one just came out. I didn't see any
Yes.
for the later books
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
series.
the
So
later books. Okay.
yeah. Yeah. I'm
So,
assuming they're coming. Maybe that bookstore just didn't have them. Like I said, it's a smaller indie shop, but
okay. Nice.
yeah. Of the 4 so far, book 2 is my favorite. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how the story progresses.
Yeah. There's things in the second book. I haven't started it, but
Mm-hmm.
I know it's going to happen just based off of where it ended, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll talk about it. What I'm most excited for.
Yeah. Old covers are the best. I'm so sad.
They're
I
so
I like the new covers. I don't know.
yeah. They're just. I mean, the old ones are just so indie,
Yeah,
sci-fi, like
that's
fun.
true.
But I get it. These are more palatable.
Yeah.
Probably more women will pick it up more easier. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Easier.
Which is kind of dangerous. Also something that I'll go over later. I have
Uh-huh.
a little bone to pick with this book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for any of you that have not let us know if you read the book and what you rated it, go ahead and do that. And then Yvette, do you want to go ahead and give a spoiler-free synopsis of the book?
Yeah. Spoiler free is that Carl is outside chasing his ex-girlfriend's cat, and while he's out there, all of a sudden all the metal in the entire world gets mined, And that means buildings collapse and everybody inside those buildings perishes. That includes cars, again, metal. So anybody who's not outdoors most likely perished. And when that happens, an announcement goes and says that they can join this game, a dungeon, and they can level up, do all these things within the dungeon. And it's in a snowstorm, so he decides, well, I'm going to die outside or I can go here. So he decides to go and join the games and the dungeons and everything. And when he goes in, he brings the cat. And the cat is way more, at first is just a pet, but then becomes a player like him, and she has a lot more points than he does, and she has charisma, and she has all these things, and then she's able to start talking. And Princess Donut is her name, a whole litany. I'd have to look it up, but I know it ends with chonk, and that's my favorite. Princess Donut, something chunk. And so I love that part. And so they start having to go around like in a video game and trying to level up. There's creatures within the game and they have to, destroy them. And there's safe rooms. And they're trying to get through there. They meet people along the way, and they say nobody's been able to get past level 13. And kind of the basis as well is that at level 3, you can change your classification and your species. And there's just a lot of different worlds have also gone through this. So there's the syndicate, which is the government around it. And there's also different species, I would say, that they're the ones that host these games each year. So this year, I forgot which one it was. The Borant.
Yeah.
So the Borant is the one that hosted it. The Borant decided to host it because they were in debt to another species. And so instead of paying that debt, they just started the games. They're like, oh, you're knocking on our door for stuff. We'll just start the games. You can't have war with us if we start the games. And so they start these games and everything. And I think at the beginning, there's 10 million people who decided to go in.
Yeah.
And, it dwindles down substantially.
Yeah,
I don't know.
quite quickly.
Yeah. And I think by the end, I don't think this would be a spoiler, but like by the end, I think there's like 1 million still in the game. So 9 million down. We'll see how quickly it continues to dwindle. I think that's the main things. There's people along the way that probably we'll discuss a little more, but yeah.
Yes, that covers a lot of it. Okay, so 5 stars. That makes sense. 5 stars. Seriously, so freaking good. Okay, Sam, I'm undecided on the rating. Think 3.5. Love some things. Other things were just okay. Love the audiobook. Yes, the audiobook, I think, was really, really good. So I did a tandem read with the audio. What about you? What did you do?
Yeah, I was going to ask what people did. I did audio as well. I looked some stuff up while I was reading as well. But yeah, the audio was really fun.
Yeah.
I think it was Wendy who didn't like the audio and had to
really
DNF because she wasn't enjoying the audio.
Okay.
And she says she might go back and read the actual book. But she can be weird with, I feel like she's picky on her audio sometimes.
Yeah, I could see someone finding it annoying or obnoxious.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can too.
That's fair.
Yeah, one of my friends thought that they said stuff a little too much. And I was like, I get it. I still like it. Yeah. Cats
and video games. Yep. Hey, Jordan. Thanks for joining. Wish I could stay, but want to say hi. I love the book. I'll have to watch this back. Enjoy the discussion. Thank you. What did you rate it, Jordan? I thought okay. She did respond. 4.75. Audio was a 10 though.
What was the 0.25?
Awesome. Okay, so let's see. I have a list of questions to go over. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Oh no. Sorry, guys, I'm rusty. It's been a couple months since I've done one of these.
That's true. October, you said.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I saw that he has done other series. Maybe I'm crazy. And
Oh,
I
really?
do know, maybe I'm crazy.
I
Maybe it
know
was
there's
just,
the new one coming up, right?
yes, Operation Bounce House, which, well, not a spoiler, I've already
Yeah.
announced it,
You
but it is the book club pick for March. So if you guys liked Matt Dinneman's writing, maybe check us out in March and read along with us for that.
Okay, yeah. Dominion of Blades.
Okay,
This
so,
one.
okay.
Let's see here. But yeah, that came out before DCC.
Okay.
That's the main one I see on here. So no, I have not read anything else before.
Same.
By the author. I had not even known.
Yes, same. I'm a little nervous now, because I guess one of the things that maybe I didn't like so much about this book was maybe not the writing, but like the voice a little bit.
Yeah.
So it makes me a little nervous for Operation Bounce House, but I think as long as the story is good, I think
Yeah.
it'll probably be fine.
It's not like Dungeon Crawler Carl isn't too old.
Hmm.
Like, but it is, authors learn over time,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully he's had 8 books, kind of grown into it. I'm really
Hmm.
bummed because he came to Tucson last year. Yeah,
Oh,
2025. And I was gonna go see him, but it was like a weekend I couldn't do it. I was like,
dang.
could have met him. He had lots of cat stuffed animals and stuff.
Oh,
It was hilarious. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer that you couldn't see him.
Yeah.
So what were 3 words or are 3 words that you would use to describe this book?
Hmm. Let's say chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see what else. The next one is a hyphenated. Of course, there's always hyphenated ones
I
like
have one too, so
video game
Mhm.
or RP or role playing game
Mhm.
RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that. That's
Mhm.
one word, 3 letters. And just dirty, I'd say.
Ooh,
Like,
okay.
I just think of his feet so much. And I just
Yeah.
wanted to clean them.
Well,
So anyway,
he did get a little
he got a
pedicure
kit,
there towards
yes.
the
But
end.
yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of things I was just thinking of. I was like, I just want to bathe you guys so much.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
feet. If any of you follow the Libronauts Book Club on Instagram, if you don't, give it a follow. I try to do a mood board for every book that we read. I've only done like 4, maybe 5. And I did do one for this book. I just posted it today because I finished the book today.
Mhm.
And yeah, there's like a picture of feet and like a ninja star and like that
Yeah.
sparkly pink smoothie where he had to blend up the
Oh,
fairies or whatever.
fairy.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Yeah. And then like an EDM concert for that
Yeah,
one.
that one, the
Yeah.
ball of
That one bonus.
swine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, the
Nice.
feet. I had to look at so many feet pictures to try to pick the right ones. I'm
You
like,
got
oh,
flagged probably. Like, now it's your new algorithm. It's like, this girl likes
oh
feet.
no. Oh no.
It's gonna be awful.
Oh boy. Yeah, gosh, I hope not.
Oh,
Chaos,
chaotic.
violence, and
Chaotic?
sass. Yes.
Ooh,
That's a good
yeah,
one.
I like it.
I do like
Yes.
that. So I think for me, oh shoot, what was it? Ah, I had 3 words in my head before, but then you said chaos and it was similar to, oh,
Mm.
hyper. That's what,
Hyper. Ooh, I
yes,
like that.
hyper.
Definitely hyper.
Mm-hmm. And then this one is not really a hyphenate, but like a slash fantasy sci-fi. And I say that because one of my pet peeves is when a sci-fi toes the line so closely to fantasy.
Mhm.
And I don't know why it bothers me. Well, I don't know if it bothers me, but it's like it's just something I'm like hyper aware of.
Mhm.
And this was definitely like that. Like there were
Okay.
so many fantasy aspects of this.
Yeah.
Um, and I do kind of wish there was a little bit more sci-fi, although there's I think plenty of sci-fi, but
Yeah.
it definitely at times felt more like fantasy.
Yeah.
Um,
I guess, like, if you play a video game that
mhm,
has fantasy in it, that's
mhm.
kind of what this was,
Yeah,
where, like, goblins are always kinda considered to be fantasy.
yeah, yeah. But like the whole dystopian aspect,
Yeah.
definitely,
Yes.
yeah,
Very
makes
sci-fi,
it.
yeah. And aliens, I mean,
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. The
sci-fi.
whole intergalactic
Yeah, yeah.
agreement
War, yeah.
syndicate, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And then the third one, this one is a hyphenate, and it's dude lit because this
Ooh,
is
yeah,
very much like
for
a
sure.
bro book.
Very bro book, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, so overall, without telling us what you rated the book, what were your thoughts? What were some things that you liked, things that you didn't like?
Yeah, it's hard to do it without revealing or whatever,
Yeah.
but yeah, the things that I did like, and we'll probably, talk about characters too and everything, but
Hmm.
I mean, Princess Donut just stole the show. It was just super
Hmm.
fun. I loved all of that aspect. I liked that, you know, it never showed him as like morally gray or anything like that,
Hmm.
but he always had a good heart in
Hmm.
general. So I just really liked that. Um, I thought it was super sweet that he was trying to kidnap the cat.
Hmm.
I thought that was just so funny that he
Hmm.
was lonely and just wanted a cat. It's like
Yeah.
it's really cute.
Yeah.
And so I like all of that. I will say, like you said, the dude bro stuff where I was just like, they're overly sexualizing some stuff, and I'm kind
Yes.
of like, it doesn't feel like it needed to be there. Like the lady with the giant breasts, and then she was
Hmm.
fake.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why that was. I got the crab legs, like that made sense to me, and the
Hmm.
that she had like a mask on and stuff like that. But that portion, I was like, I don't get that.
Yeah.
And there was a few that were like at the beginning, the first monster was a naked woman and like
Hmm.
sloppily and blah blah blah. I was like, they did have like I will say on the flip side, I was at one point I was like, it's only seeming to happen to women so far. There was
Hmm.
also another naked woman, a dead naked woman at the beginning. So I was like, lots of the same. That's when I
Hmm.
start noticing it the most. If it's
Yeah.
one and then a guy and then the orc having a sex video of the orc and
Yeah.
him. That's what the
Yeah.
only time it like happened to a guy on the same level.
Yeah.
So I was kind of a little, as we are, like aware of that a little bit. So hope, and that's like an aspect in video games that happens a lot as well.
Hmm.
So I guess I was a little bit prepared for it, but I was like, yeah, I didn't really. If you had taken that out, I'd been a little happier. But like I
Yeah.
said, dude goated. Um, and then what was another one that was really the main one? I'm okay with language normally.
Hmm. Hmm.
There was one scene that I didn't enjoy that, and which is funny because I actually don't mind the word, but in the context like that it was, I hated it.
Hmm.
It was the C word. And
When did they say
you
that?
didn't hear that? It was the orc says it.
Really?
Yeah, he says it at one point, and I didn't love it. But then the orc gets his comeuppance, so I was like, okay, like he didn't get to just like do that and not
Hmm.
get his just desserts and everything
Yeah.
like that. So I was like, okay, that was the only one that I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
that came out of nowhere. And so, um, but yeah, those are kind of my pros and cons, just overall. Sorry, one last one.
Mhm.
Um, I was kind of thinking we saw like the boss battles and stuff like that. I was like, okay, these seem a little repetitive.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for I have heard that in the other books it's not as repetitive. It
Okay,
was
good.
the first book, you're getting all the information
Hmm.
and it's kind of making sure you understand what's going on, the boxes, the blah, blah, blah,
Hmm.
making sure you know the rewards, everything going into it. So that I was like, I'm still enjoying this, but man, this seems exactly like the last one they did.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like the little guys that they would meet
Yeah.
along the way that
Yeah.
ended up not giving them much experience points because there's so many of them and they're such a low level compared to what they were
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about you?
Um, so I think I agree pretty, you know, pretty much with everything that you said. Um, I the language didn't bother me. I completely missed the C word, which is funny because I actually love British humor and like the
That's
Brits
what
love
is
that word.
exactly. When it's in British humor, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's in Game of Thrones, and Peter Dinklage says it all the time, and I think it's so funny. But the way it just like came, and I was like, oh, like,
Yeah.
didn't love it.
Yeah. Especially from a dirtbag like that.
Yeah,
What?
that's what it was. He was just
Yeah.
awful. Yeah,
Oh. Um, but yeah, like the language stuff didn't really bother me.
yeah.
The over sexualized stuff did bother me, especially the first one where it was like the AI was talking and
Hmm.
Carl said something about like it sounded like he was doing something a little,
Oh, with
I'm like, ew.
the smush, I
Yeah.
I got
I'm like, was
so
that
much
necessary?
cringe, but I still think I thought it was hilarious, but so much cringe.
Yeah. A lot of cringe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and then the stuff with the women, I got so irritated with like the disrespectful character traits that it's like every female character seemed to be this horrible, nasty, fat, disgusting woman.
Yeah.
There are ladies later on, like Yamani,
Yeah.
Yolanda, like he spoke of them pretty highly.
Yeah.
But like the hoarder, that like that bothered me so much.
I
And
thought
the
so.
fact that she wasn't even English speaking, so it was like not only is she fat and
Yeah.
disgusting and slimy, but she doesn't even speak English and it's like that
I
made me
will
feel
say
so icky.
I tried to imagine it as if the whole point is it is this awful race, this awful syndicate who's
Hmm.
trying to put a bad impression of us.
Yeah.
So while like I didn't the nakedness, I don't know why. Like no, I do know why. I didn't like that, but I was just like I don't mind nudity, but that I was just like it just felt like it was just trying and I when I was reading I was like okay, I get it. They're trying to make a point that these guys are so awful that they're doing
Hmm.
this to this woman and they're trying to portray us in such an awful way. But then it continually
Hmm.
happened. I was just like that one, like I said, the one choosing to make herself look that way. I was like, I don't get that.
Yeah. Yeah. And they did say something later on in the book that made me feel a little bit better about it. I think it was Mordecai, or maybe when
Mhm.
Carl was talking to Mordecai about it. He said something about these bosses are often kind of overdone and obnoxious because they're like really exaggerated caricatures of like the human race, basically. So
Yes.
after that was talked about, I'm like, okay, I feel a little bit better, but not really. Because like the hoarder compared to like the
Yeah.
juicer was just
I thought the same.
annoying. Like it wasn't like
Right. I
disgusting
thought the
at the
exact
expense
same
of him being a
thing.
man. Yeah. So I don't know. And
Yeah.
then
Am I lagging at all?
you
Can you
did
hear
a
me?
little bit. You seem caught up now.
Okay. On mine, your video was also. So I was like, I don't
Oh
know if you can still hear me.
no.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, I agree because the juicer was the next one, and I was like,
Mhm.
well, they didn't make him just like naked and be like his dong was hanging out like the whole
Exactly.
time, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah,
Yeah. He was just like an obnoxious meathead.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. But then like his ex-girlfriend, not only did she cheat, but she cheated with like multiple men. So it's like she's this huge, you
cheater.
know what? And
Yeah,
then the two, were they goblins? I can't remember. But he ended up giving
um,
them the llama meth.
The Lorelai and Rory.
Yeah. Is that from Gilmore Girls?
Right? Yes. Is that
That
funny?
just dawned on me when you said that.
I
I
was like,
knew
this
their
is
names when I read
hilarious.
it, but hearing you say it, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I
Okay.
did
Well,
like those references. They're like Gossip Girl. And there was another one. Different ones were funny.
you were in it too there at the end.
I know. I didn't was it spelt the right way? I
Yeah.
didn't look it up.
Yep.
Yes. I mean I died, but
Yeah.
cool. I was
Yeah.
real excited. I was like,
I know. I saw that. I was like, oh, very cool. But yeah, so they were like drug addicts, and then once they were high, they just wanted to like jump his bones. I'm like, is this
yeah,
what you think of women?
yeah.
And
That
then the
all
fairies, fat soccer moms is how they were described. Fat
mhm.
soccer moms with wings. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So that part got to me.
I did think there was quite a few times where it was just like, this seems very directed at women.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Okay, let's look at some comments here. Bro book is a perfect description. I told my hubs he would like it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
told my oldest son,
Hmm.
I'm like, you would probably really enjoy this book, but I'm not
Yeah.
letting you read it until you're like at least 16.
Fair.
Maybe later. Downer side for me was the over sexualization and some of
Mhm.
the rude or crudeness. I also didn't like some of the bosses were hyper stereotypical of people. Yes,
Yeah.
agreed.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. I
that
felt
one. And honestly, like even as the book went on, it was still the hoarder that I think made me feel the most icky.
yeah.
The other ones were like whatever, but and the fact that she
Especially
was like crying at the end and she was like confused and scared, and it's
yeah,
like,
the fact that you know realize that she was a human and that
mhm,
he still had to kill her, like
mhm.
that was awful.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah.
what I told myself at the descriptions. Rub me the wrong
Same.
way. Yes,
Still rubbed me the wrong way.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those were
that was kind of fun. And I loved when Zev, I think is her
mhm.
name, and Princess Donut would
Princess
start
Donut.
gabbing about
Yeah. Have
the
you
different
watched this
things.
yet?
Yeah,
Oh, you must. Yeah.
that was really cute. I liked that. Okie dokie. So, kind of into the fun stuff. So for you and anyone in the chat, if this had happened to you, if you were lucky enough to be outside when the collapse happened and you were presented with the option of going into the world dungeon, of course, not really having a very good idea of what was to come, do you think that you would go into it? And what do you think that says about you?
I thought about it and I was first of all, I live in Arizona, so I wouldn't have had such a bad time about like it being cold, so I probably would have had more of an option.
Mhm.
So I kind of thought about that. I was like, if I wasn't going to freeze to death, you know, he didn't have an option almost. Like you
Mhm.
had to go to shelter. I was like, maybe I would have just like chilled because I'm kind of thinking at one point they're going to talk about people left on Earth
Ooh,
because there are people that didn't go into the dungeon.
yeah.
And so what are they doing on Earth now? They don't have
Mhm.
any metals, but you know, we used to build things out of brick and
Mhm.
mud huts and stuff like that. I'm like lean towards that, but I love video games, so I might have been like, let's go. And I have a cat, probably would have taken her.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it would be interesting to still stay on Earth, but yeah, with my video game background, I might just be like, sure,
Yeah.
and died.
Yes. What kind of video games do you play?
I play like adventure
Hmm.
games a lot. So leveling up is like the most fun.
Hmm.
So like Kingdom Hearts, Skyrim, Uncharted,
Okay.
um, all the Batmans, and then also kind of like the cozier ones. I do Dreamlight Valley,
Hmm.
and I've been playing Lego Harry Potter, which is very
Oh.
fun. So those are just a few of my favorite ones.
Hmm. I've
Yeah.
heard of most of those. I've
Mhm.
never played any of them. Skyrim sounds really interesting.
It's so fun. It's
Yeah.
so great. I love that game, and I was replaying it the other day, and it's so big, so
Mhm.
expansive that you can play a lot. Oh, yeah, and then I played, like, Hogwarts Legacy, which I feel
Mhm.
like is a little bit kinda Skyrim-ish, and it has, like, aspects that I pl of Uncharted, and
Mhm.
it's, like, mashed together.
Mhm.
Um, so I feel like I'd be like, "Oh, cool, I get to go level up and do
Mhm.
exactly what I do on the weekend?" You know? In real life? Maybe that'd be fun.
Yeah. I have played Hogwarts Legacy, and some of my
Mhm.
favorites are Horizon, so
Mm,
Zero
mhm.
Dawn and
Yeah.
Forbidden West, um, God of War.
Love God of War,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, love it. Oh my
They're
gosh, and I
coming out with a
saw
movie.
yes, I saw that, and I love that they have Opie as
Yes.
Kratos. I'm like, that's an awesome
It's gonna
pick.
be so good. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm. The Witcher is another one, and
Mhm.
then recently I played The Last of Us, part 1 and part
I
2.
haven't played that yet.
Oh my goodness,
It
Yvette.
looks and I haven't watched the series because I wanna play it first.
Yes, play it first. That's what
Mhm.
I did. Holy
Yeah.
cow. Like the emotional investment
Mhm.
into a game, I've never experienced it as
Mhm.
much as I did with The Last of
Yeah.
Us.
The 2 other ones that I really wanna play are Baldur's Gate.
Okay, I've heard, yeah,
Heard
that's
really
I've heard
good
that's
things
good.
about that one, like, everywhere.
Mhm.
And it's just really expensive still. I
Oh, is
keep
it?
waiting for it to go on sale. And then I've played, like, very shortly at a friend's house, and I loved it,
Mhm.
but they just remastered it for PlayStation, so I was thinking of getting it,
Mhm.
is Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, yeah.
So those ones look really, really good as well,
Yeah.
and I played a little bit of it, you know, you're on a horse killing zombies,
Mhm.
Western, looks really fun. What could go wrong?
Right. Um, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Would you
what
enter?
would I enter? I think it depends. So this interestingly takes place in January. So that's
Mhm.
perfect that it was a January book pick. January in Michigan is not great.
Mhm.
So probably similar decision that Carl made in order to stay warm and not freeze to
Yeah,
death. I probably would enter.
right.
Um, I don't think I would like it. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I think just doing what I need to do in order to survive
Mhm.
is what would end up happening there.
Yeah.
Sam probably wouldn't survive
Yeah.
long either way.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, one
Yeah.
or the other.
The Last of Us, I don't play, but I watched the series. I can't imagine. Oh, Sam, you've got to play the game.
Yeah, I've
And
heard
if,
it
oh,
tugs on heartstrings.
holy cow, especially part 2. Like,
Mhm.
oh my gosh.
Did
Oh
you
my
like
gosh.
the part 2 game, though? I've heard that it's like okay, I've heard not so great things about part like, they liked the storyline, but they were like, "Wasn't as great as the first one." So
As far as like action, I could see why people like the first one better, but
mhm.
I think emotional impact,
Mm. Yeah.
that's why I like part 2 better.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. But I just feel like the show doesn't do the game justice.
Mm.
And I wish that the show was more like the game.
Did the show finish? Is it done?
Um, season 2 is done, so we're waiting on
Mhm.
season 3.
Okay, there's gonna be a season 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And season 2 is like the first part of the game part 2.
Oh, okay.
And then season 3 is going to be like the second part.
The end. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another, another one that I like a lot that I used to play in, like, high school and college was, Left 4 Dead. That was another zombie one.
Oh.
It was so fun. You're like a little group that has to, and it's kind of reminds me a little bit of Dungeon Crawler Carl, just because the zombies kind of based on what you were as a
Mhm.
person, like you become. So there's like one of the zombies is a smoker, and it has this long tongue, and it like
Oh.
sends out this smoke bomb, and it like tries to kill you, and the person was a smoker at time. And then there's the boomer, which is this obese person, but they're like real big and they're like vomiting up
Ooh.
like vomiting up what's it called? Not poison, but acid.
Oh.
So those ones are awful because then even if you kill them, they explode with acid and you're like,
Mhm.
ah! And then there's like a person who's like stealthy, like a thief or something. I forget what it's called, but they like come out of nowhere and kill you. And then
Ooh, I
there's like,
hate stealth ones.
yeah, those ones are really hard. And
Mhm.
then yeah, there's a few different ones, and it's like based off of what you were like in life, and you became a zombie, you become these like special edition zombies.
Oh.
So it's kind of like this where it like changed some of the people, but I
Mhm.
don't think that these people were like this in life, I guess.
Mhm.
I think it was what the syndicate wanted to
Yeah.
press as their propaganda.
Yes, I agree. Only has Xbox last of yeah. That's
Oh,
what I have is PlayStation. So that one
yeah.
and I believe Horizon,
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure is still specific to PlayStation.
Yeah.
So, um, okay. So if you do enter the world dungeon, how far do you think you'd get?
I really hope I would like this is one question I wish we had more of the answers to, but I would hope that I at least got to the third level so I could decide if I wanted to change species or like become a different classification or something. Like I
Mhm.
could become a cat, I would be down. And then I just chill out for the rest of the time. Or,
Mhm.
what if I can become a fairy or an elf? Like that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
But um yeah, like maybe with some like delusionally with some gaming knowledge I'd be able to do it because I to go for the weak points, and there's
Mhm.
always like that something, and I'd be running around spamming everything and killing a bunch of stuff, and I
Mhm.
probably never get to I'd be like leveling up the what you do have a time limit, but like whenever
Mhm.
I play Kingdom Hearts, you start off in this little island and you can get experience points there by like hitting a volleyball at this one guy, and I will sit there for a couple hours and get level up a ton just by hitting this volleyball at this guy because I hate to start the game without being at like level 10 because it's just
Mhm.
annoying otherwise. So I'm like
Mhm.
hitting the volleyball. And so I feel like I do that. I'd be like, I'm gonna go kill a bunch of things, okay?
Mhm.
And that's just level up a ton.
Yeah. I feel like he did that a little bit with a slingshot.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
like that they kind of talked about that, and they were like, "Don't do that anymore. It's not worth it." And he was like, "No, I'm gonna keep on. Gonna come
And
in handy at one point."
yeah, and I honestly think they just did that because it was not super exciting to watch, and it
Yeah.
wasn't that it wasn't beneficial because
Oh yeah, that's what they were just like. This is uninteresting. Nobody likes.
yeah, exactly. Um, I would like to think with all my gaming experience
Hmm.
that I would last a pretty decent amount.
Hmm.
Um, but it's probably very different being there physically than it is to be, comfy on your couch just
Yeah.
with a controller.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm brave when it comes to playing video games,
Yes.
but I think in person I'm a little
And you
more.
can respawn in
Yep,
video games.
yep,
No respawning.
yep, yep. Yeah. So kind of speaking of that, if you do this, would you be on your own? Would you want to join a group?
Yeah. I think that I would like to. I kind of liked Carl, where it's just two of them, because you
Hmm.
just run into less like I don't know, politics and
Hmm.
everything, where it's like if you're in a group of five or more, who's the leader? And like, are you listening to what this guy's saying? And then it becomes Lord of the Flies and you all kill each other. So I
Hmm.
kind of think like small pockets, like two, three people
Hmm.
might be okay. But any more than that, might be like, I'm going on my own because you might kill me at one point.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they might like sacrifice you if they
Yeah,
see you as like a
exactly.
weak link. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I agree. I would not want to be on my own because that would be too scary.
Yeah.
But it would be hard to join another group. So it's like
Mhm.
it's almost like you kind of have to be in a group when you enter the dungeon,
Yeah.
because it's like, how do you trust people?
Right.
Like, it could be like Brandon's group, super cool,
Real
super
sweet.
helpful. Could be like Frank's group,
Yeah.
not so much.
That's so great.
So yeah, could be a little sketchy.
Yeah.
The anxiety alone would get me off before I ever made it to my, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't bring your meds with you if you've got meds for that. Because
No.
if I didn't have mine, I'd be a wreck. So my kids need me. You need to come back and watch later because I feel, oh, no
You
worries.
didn't miss too much.
I get it. I would have a hard time trusting others. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you didn't know them beforehand. Yeah.
Right.
It's nice though that you can look at their stats and you can see if they've
Yeah.
killed people. You can see like
Yeah.
what level they're at, what their strengths are. So that's kind of nice
Yeah.
and might help a little. But I feel even with that, well, Carl was pretty suspicious of Frank from the get-go, which I'm
Oh
glad
yeah.
about, because when Donut was like, "Oh, you poor man," blah blah
Yeah.
blah, I'm like, Girl, no,
Girl,
don't
no.
trust him."
Yeah.
And then I was very glad to see that Carl did not trust him at all. So,
Yes. Yeah.
and for good reason.
As soon as he, what was it, the cookie, and didn't get the full value, I was like, somebody's there. It's like,
I didn't catch on to that.
oh yeah, right.
Like until
As soon
someone
as he
said.
said that, I was like, ah!
Oops, we already did that one. Okay. So say on the flip side, you are just part of the intergalactic audience.
Mhm.
Is this something that you feel like you would watch and you would partake in the entertainment of it all, watching the demise of so many people?
So I don't like any, what are they called? Like Kardashians, and
Hmm.
what are those called?
Like reality
Yes,
shows?
I don't
Yeah.
like reality shows. So like from that view, I don't think I would enjoy it. I'd be like, yeah, it's just more, it's drama and death, drama and
Mhm.
dealike, so from that perspective, I'm like, no, I wouldn't like it. But this is going to be adapted to a TV show, and for sure I'm going to watch that. So what if I didn't know? Like they say, what if they are spouting it out and saying this is a fictional show and people are watching it
Oh.
and they don't realize that these people are actually dying. So
Mhm.
if it was touted as a fictional show, I'd be watching it. But if it's
Mhm.
touted as this is a real life thing, watch what happens, I
Yeah.
wouldn't watch it.
Yeah. That's a really good way to say that, because you talking about that kind of made me think of like Squid Game.
Mm-hmm.
People are dying, but
Yeah.
it's completely fictional, and
Yeah.
I ate it up.
Yeah.
But like other shows that are real,
Mm-hmm.
people obviously aren't dying, but they're getting like
No.
kicked off the show. And
Yeah.
I enjoy watching that. What
Mm-hmm.
if they blended together and it
Right.
was you're off the show because you died?
You take it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I guess I don't know. I would like to think that I wouldn't be interested in that, but
Yeah.
if I didn't really
But if
know
you
any
grew up
better,
with it, and yeah.
yeah, and maybe, but
Mm-hmm.
other worlds have had this happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Yeah.
kind of makes me wonder, like the people that are watching, are some of them that are watching people that had this done to their world and had to
I
go
don't
through
think
this.
so.
Okay.
I think there's like, I have to look them all up and everything, but there's the main corporations,
Hmm.
and none of their people have been the ones harvested. There's certain
Hmm.
planets that are specifically harvested. And so the people watching wouldn't be seeing their own people in it, because if they did, that means their planet's gone.
Right. That's
But
true. Yeah.
I think they're their own corporations and everything, and they are the richer ones, and they don't have to go through that.
Gotcha.
I think so.
Kind of reminds me of the Capitol in the Hunger
Oh, for
Games.
sure. Yeah, I was definitely thinking of the Capitol, because there's
Yeah.
sponsorships. Like
Hmm.
you're trying to make yourself seem amenable, so that people, or not even amenable, good enough to watch, so
Yeah.
that people, entertaining and everything. So
Hmm.
I definitely felt that it was very Hunger Games.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Same. I don't remember.
A lot.
You
Oh,
said a lot. You had a lot of good things to say.
that I would watch it if I thought it was fictional, not a reality show.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Don't love reality TV, love Survivor. So I might like this if I could get pet. Speaking of Survivor, I just watched Send Help on Saturday with Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien.
Oh, that looked fun.
Fabulous movie.
Was it good? It looked really
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not exactly what I expected, but it
I
was
love
pretty
Dylan
good.
O'Brien.
Me too. He's such a butthole in this movie, though. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, he made me so mad.
Yeah, just watching the commercial for it, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
seems awful.
Yeah. So, but great movie. Highly
Yeah.
recommend. Okay. So when it came time, would you want to change your species and
Oh
to
yeah.
what?
I wish I knew what
The options are,
the
yeah.
options are. That's in the next book. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I would. I'd just be like, why not? This is the time to try it out. I could be a
Mm-hmm.
cat. I could be I wouldn't mind being an orc. They're strong. They can do like really interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I would most likely change my species.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd just be fun. I'd be like, sure, this sounds amazing. The one guy was a shapeshifter. So that's kind of fun where you just I don't really like this shape right now. I'm going to be something else for a little bit. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would definitely change. Cat would be awesome. But also, I would love to fly. So,
Mm-hmm.
fairy, bird, I'm down.
Yeah. I don't know what I mean, I probably would because I'm pretty sure Mordecai, when he's talking about it, he basically says like it's not a good idea to like stay human moving
He said,
forward.
yeah, yeah.
So,
But
but
did he say because there's like species and then there's class. So you can
class.
be a human, but also like all the classes like paladin,
Hmm.
druid, just like all the different factions and everything. So
Yeah. I think
yeah.
it was class. Well, and then oh, what's her face? Odette. They kept
Mm-hmm.
calling her Odette.
Audit.
And I'm like,
Was it spelled with an O?
mhm,
Odett?
yeah. And I'm like,
I
I'm pretty sure that's Odette.
I didn't look it up because they kept on saying it. I was like, for sure, it's like Audette.
Yeah. Nope. It was the
They don't
normal
know how to
way.
say the
So
word Odette.
yeah, so that
Odette.
irritated me a little bit every time they said
Huh.
it. But in my mind, I just said Odette.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see it.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure she said something too about like they're gonna give him recommendations
Yeah,
and there's like one to listen to and one not to listen to. And I can't remember if it was class or species.
I think it
Or
was
maybe was it? Okay.
because she said like they can get because they perceive you a certain way for 3 seasons or
Hmm.
3 floors,
Yeah.
and so when you change, it's hard for people to still empathize with you sometimes. So like she was saying, it's better for them to remember who you are.
Hmm.
Also, side thought that I had was his ex-girlfriend most likely is alive, is my guess. And
Oh.
oh yeah, I think she's alive. She's
Where
either
is she at? Wasn't she in like
she was somewhere warm.
okay.
So that's a good time to be outside.
Hmm.
I forget where she was though.
I feel like it started with a B, but I can't remember.
Barbados,
Maybe
maybe. Anyways,
something like that.
I think she's alive. I thought at first I was like, maybe she'll come back as one of the monsters, and that'd be really like then he has to kill her. I was like,
Oh
oh.
no.
Or what if she comes back and becomes a different species,
And he
and then
doesn't
he
recognize her.
doesn't recognize her, and like she's in a group with him, and then all of a sudden she's like, my cat, like
Yeah, I wonder if Donut would recognize her or like by
yeah,
smell or
by
something.
smell or something like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, for sure she's coming back.
Oh, see, I don't know. I don't think I ever leaned that way. I guess I
Yeah.
assumed like, nope, she's probably dead.
Oh yeah.
Good
I
riddance.
think that would be good drama for them to have.
Yes, it would.
It'd
A
be
nice
even
twist
funnier
too.
brings like a lover with her or something like that is real awkward.
Yes. Yes. I feel like that would probably happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I kept feeling bad for Donut because she kept talking about like, oh, Beatrice this, and when I see her again, and blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
And
And
he keeps
Carl,
saying
he's
like,
just
"Oh,
like
she's dead."
brushing it off, like, no,
I'm like, "No, she's
okay.
not. I see her again.
Hmm.
You gotta keep your cat with you, Carl."
Yeah. But yeah, that would make for a good twist or some good drama.
Yeah.
So speaking of characters, I feel like we've pretty much covered this, but
Mhm.
are there any characters that we didn't cover that you want to gush about or hate on?
Yes, Mongo.
Oh yeah,
Freaking love
the little velociraptor.
Mongo. I'm like, I'm so excited for this. Like,
Oh.
he was just adorable in general.
Mhm.
There's like this naked chicken that's just like running around and biting people. That was
Mhm.
hilarious. And then they're like, "Oh, it's a animal back on your Earth. Let me look what it is. Oh, Velociraptor." I was like, "Yeah." I heard that. I was in my car. I was like, "Let's go!" So I am super excited for
Mhm.
that. Like, and his
Yeah.
name is hilarious, Mongo.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably one that I'm the most excited about. I loved Donut in general. She
Mhm.
was really funny. I
Mhm.
liked the times where she at the beginning was so pompous and everything, and she still is, but
Yeah.
when she says something like, "Don't go, Carl, I need you," and I know I can be, but I do need you, and it was so sweet. And then also when Mordecai said to leave her once they get to the ninth level,
Mhm.
and that's where she'll have to kill for her
Like the
crown
whole
and
royal
everything.
family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kill off the royal family because she's royal and in line for the throne. And so
Mhm.
he says, just leave her. And Carl's not going to do. But she says later, I know. She said, I heard what Mordecai said. And he's like,
That
and
was
he's like, don't worry about it. And
yeah.
so, and I like Carl in general too.
Mhm.
He didn't do anything so far very reproachful.
Mhm.
Um, I think it would have been really hard that first boss realizing it was a human and he
Mhm.
had to make that decision. Um, and I thought he had great comebacks. I thought it was great when what he did to the orc, where he was just
Mhm.
like, and he was always there helping out and everything. So liked his character a lot.
Mhm.
Um, Mordecai was fun as well. Is there anybody else for you?
Um, I mean, I did really like Zev. I know she,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
thought she's going to be an interesting character,
yeah.
being from the bad guy group,
Hmm.
because she's
But it
a
was
warrant.
well, it was interesting because I can't remember who was saying this, but it's like, yes, she's higher up than him, but she's still like low compared to
Mhm.
like all the others. So like
Yes.
she's kind of stuck and you know, similar
Yeah.
to how he is stuck, but she's stuck in what she's doing and she can't
Yeah.
really
Help. Like she even tried to help a little bit, and they
she got in
tried.
trouble. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that she did that and the fact
Yeah.
that she's like besties with
Yeah.
Donut, yeah,
Yeah. I
I
did.
kind of liked her.
I liked Odette to an extent. I think there's a lot more that I need to kind of see with her because she
Hmm.
still seems a little shady to me. I don't know. Like she's giving all this advice, and I'm like, but you've also got a show to sell. So
Hmm.
can you be trusted? She says not to trust anybody, and like,
Yeah.
including you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dislike. We're gonna say the same for. I'll let you say who you don't like because I said all the likes.
Yeah. Another one that I don't necessarily like, but
Mhm.
I'm curious about her story is Agatha.
Oh my gosh, yes. I'm
Like,
super interested.
where is that going?
Yeah. I'm I'm I have like it's kind of gearing towards she's like part of that group,
Hmm.
the I'm gonna say Voltaire. But it was something like that.
I can't
Uh,
remember.
right? It was towards the end because they were talking about him having it in his inventory. And
Oh, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
type of
yeah.
stuff in his inventory was V related.
And it was in bold, so if I can flip to it, I might be able to.
Did anybody say it in the comments either? Sometimes they do. I also love that whenever Donut talked, she was in all caps.
Yeah, in the chat. Yeah.
Like, Carl! I can't do this alone, Carl! It's like, this is so funny.
Volte.
Volte. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it Voltaire?
It was close. Yeah,
Close
it was
enough. Close. So I'm wondering if she's either Volte or she got bought off right away. Like they came to her. She went in. They came to her, and they were like, "Hey, we'll give you these weapons, and we'll let you survive and stuff like that." And she's kind of, you think that she's kind of batshit crazy, but also she get like as soon as he says, "Hey, I had to talk to you about your cart," she gets this gleam in her eye, which makes you think there's more to her, like brain wise, than she's been letting on. So I'm like, wonder what's gonna go on. That's gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
To see what she ends up doing.
Yeah.
I do like that her name is Agatha too.
Yeah. It makes me wonder though, like if she's not necessarily a spy, but like placed there.
Yeah.
Intentionally.
Because they even took her out of the fight scenes. I thought that was super interesting. So it's
like who are they trying to hide her from, or who don't they want to see her there?
Yeah. It might be. So I think the Volte and the Borant are fighting. So and the Borant is the one, I think so. And the Borant's the ones that is hosting this. So maybe she's infiltrating to go do something against them. Could be.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it should be really fun, whatever it is. And I hope it's next book.
Yeah.
It could drag out, maybe.
Like don't make us wait.
Don't make us wait. Yeah.
I was also curious too if that's really her body or if she, I forget the word now. Yeah, was like a shifter or decided to just change. Like maybe she's not even human. Maybe she's something else.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay.
Oh, so but we also hated. You said,
"Oh, I'm sorry, dislike." Yeah,
dislike. We hated Frank and his wife. I don't even remember his wife's name.
Maggie Mai.
Maggie Mai. Yeah, she's worse. Again, woman. She was the worst one. But set up by the corporation who her safe room was telling her that they needed to kill people. You know, Mordecai wasn't doing that. They're like, we need to kill all the people, and so they started doing it. But still, don't do it, right? You know. And when they were on that show, and Frank's eyes were just dead inside, like again, like just awful. But those ones, I like Imelda as well. She was Imani.
Oh yeah, Imani.
She had to kill a bunch of people, and Brandon's like, we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Had to kind of save them, but kill them. So I liked her kind of stoicism. And then obviously we hate the orc. I hated the orc. The maestro. Awful.
He was so icky.
So icky. Hated it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but weirdly, I liked it whenever they said glurp glurp.
I was just thinking that, and I didn't. I was like, ew.
I know. I was listening to it. I was like, nobody else will like this, but they're like glurp glurp. I was like,
oh, it made me think of like SpongeBob, like those weird like boop boop boop.
Oh yeah, you know.
That's all I could picture. I'm like, yeah. And they were all like teenage boys too.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was awful. That whole scene was so maddening.
Yeah. And then the person that made them go there that had to temporarily replace
Yeah. I don't even remember their name. They were just like there for a second. Gone. But yeah, that was so bad.
Yeah, I didn't like her. And I think that made me like Zev more. The fact
she wouldn't have done it.
Right. She definitely would not have. And like she had them set up for a completely different interview.
Right. Similar fan base, like it's younger, but not wouldn't do that to him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any others that I didn't like. Not really.
Yeah. Didn't like the ex-girlfriend, but she was off screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Although I am curious about her story, like because we haven't gotten to meet her,
Yeah.
like
What's gonna
what's real?
I will say
What's
whenever Donut was just like, oh yeah, there was a guy looking at like men used to come around all the time. He's like,
like when he'd go to the
what?
gym.
Yeah, yeah. And he's like, what do you mean? That was too
Hmm.
funny. Was not just one.
Right. And see, that's like what I'm saying. Like they made her out to be like this giant
I know.
cow hussy.
Hussy. Harlot Hussy Ho. Ooh, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, who did you see as the real villain so far?
I'd say the corporations and the
Mhm.
syndicate. I mean, it seemed like the syndicate, um, who was, what's the word when you like blur out something? Uh,
Redacted?
yeah, like redact, like wouldn't let you say certain words even
Mhm.
about them and everything. So you know that there's something there, that it's a repressed area,
Mhm.
that they can't even talk about them, and if they do, all of a sudden it goes live, like
Mhm.
they're on you right away. So I would say probably the corporations and the
Mhm.
syndicate are the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the AI.
I couldn't remember. Like, I was thinking, and this is actually a good question, maybe for us to discuss, but like the AI that would come over and like all
Hmm.
the announcements, and
Yeah.
is that the same thing? Or is like the corporation, the syndicate, is that controlling the AI? Or is it one and the
Mhm.
same?
I don't know. Like, if you use AI at work, is it really you, though? Like, it almost has artificial intelligence, it almost has its own brain and thoughts.
Hmm.
So I'd say I mean, they could feed stuff to it, but
Hmm.
it was giving rewards. It was giving like it at first they were saying that maybe the boxes weren't. He's like, are the boxes geared towards people? And they're like, no, no. But then they were.
Yeah.
So, that was a positive thing that the AI was doing on its
Hmm.
own. As far as we know, doing
Hmm.
on its own, and the same, like it had its own proclivities and
Hmm.
thoughts of certain things as well. So I don't think that was exactly the corporation that was just like, yay, feet. Uh,
That's true. And wasn't it rumored that it was the AI that created that video?
yeah, that it was so in love with him that it created.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. That
Oh,
I thought it was too funny. The
yeah.
AI.
And it seemed to have different personalities too, because sometimes it would be a different voice.
Oh, I didn't notice that as much.
Yeah, because like one of them, I think was it after what do they call it? When they would watch the thing, like in one of the safe rooms.
An episode
Yeah.
of what they just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it would be like a female voice.
Oh, I thought of that as AI and announcer. Like there was an
Okay.
actual female announcer,
Gotcha.
like more like a being that was
Hmm.
doing that.
Gotcha. That makes
But
sense.
maybe it was a second AI, female AI. Who knows?
Yeah. Um, yeah, like in regards to thinking of the monsters, I just kind of see them as prisoners.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They're slaves,
Hmm.
and they have no other option. Like
Hmm.
they're brainwashed too. It's not
Yeah.
like they put them in there and say, "Hey, you got to kill this guy." Um, like Maggie Nye,
Hmm.
like she just went and did it. But it was like they brainwashed them and they made them think that's like the roaches were coming out of her mouth and it was not something she could stop.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's actually really interesting that they made her the first boss
Hmm.
because it was so obvious, like the pain and discomfort
Yes.
that she was in.
Yeah, like the ball of swine could have been first because it wasn't his even his species, he wouldn't have really known. Like that one, you didn't see it being as if they were like crying or doing anything like that. And she was like you said, most obvious. It would have been interesting to see if he was going through killing all these things and then makes it to a certain level and realizes, wait a minute, all those people that I've done that to. Yeah.
Yeah. Although speaking of the ball of swine, the one part where it like, I can't remember if it got punctured from the roof that they kind of created or what it was, but it like these tuxedo clad creatures started tumbling out of it.
I will say that I'm very interested to see how this TV show shows them because could not imagine it. I was like, what is going on? This is wild.
Yeah.
Just like in tuxedos, and we're talking about like at one point they're like the orgy of these SWAT. I was like, what is happening? Are they or aren't they? What?
Yeah.
Like I didn't know. And yeah, I'm highly interested to see what that's supposed to be.
They found a tool of
at the
for
end.
one of those parties.
Yeah. So it was very weird. My friend said that was supposed to be what is it? MLM? Multi-layer, what is it called? Like a pyramid scheme. That's what they were. Something like that. Because I was saying like, hey, what did you think that was? Because the first one was kind of obviously supposed to be somebody they were trying to show as sloth. And they were trying to represent that. And then the juicer, they were doing like a gym bro and building off of that. Like, what were they trying to do with that one? I did not understand. And I was like, were they trying to say that that's like our politicians, that they're that's what I thought it was supposed to be. Like, it's like the writer was trying to say, they're dressed in tuxedos. Our politicians are always behind the door having very interesting and salacious relationships, and we call them swine sometimes. So that's what I thought that was supposed to be. But she said it was supposed to be like a multi-layer marketing scheme or something like that. So
interesting. I kind of like your theory.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah.
I was like, these are politicians, right? It's fine.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that part completely went over my head. I'm just like, okay. Yeah. Reminded me of Magic Mirror and Shrek.
Yes, when he brings out the ladies, he's all like, behind door number 1. She's a narcoleptic, but she's quiet.
Right.
Something like that. And I was like,
that is so true. Like the over-the-top humor and like, yeah. Multi-level marketing. Okay.
Yeah, MLM.
Gotcha.
But
I remember back in the day when I had Facebook, I'd get like a random message from someone I went to high school with, and I'm like, oh, this person wants to reconnect, and it's, hey, how are you? Da-da-da-da spiel. It's like, oh.
That happened to me. I was like on a plane for travel, and this guy I hadn't talked to in a long time, a friend of mine, he was like, hey, how's it going? I was like, oh my gosh, hi, how are you? And he's like, would you like to buy some knives? I was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going on a plane. Goodbye. And he's like, well, when you get off the plane, I was like, it's 2 weeks. And he's like, I'll reach out. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like,
please don't.
Yeah. That's so annoying.
Oh man. Yeah, that's super annoying.
Yeah.
To be approached in person, that's just something else.
Yeah.
So the whole idea of this, obviously from the perspective of Carl and Brandon and Imani and Donut, this is very much a game of survival to them. On the flip side, the people that are watching this, that are putting this together, it's probably very much entertainment. So I guess I'm just curious on your thoughts. Do you think that it's more than just entertainment? I know we kind of talked about how nobody has really gotten past level 13. Like if someone were to get to, the end of it, if there is an end, would they be rewarded kind of like in the Hunger Games? Like what do they call it? I can't remember now. Oh no.
Champion?
Yeah, something like that. And like they get a house and their family's taken care of forever. And
I think that if anybody, I think it's 15 levels. Is that right?
I think 18.
18. Okay.
I think.
I wasn't sure. I knew you had to get to 13 and I wasn't sure how much past that. I think that if you got there, they say that if you get there, then you like a ruler or whatever. And I think that they have built it in the system that you cannot beat it. And that if anybody did, Carl, somehow beat it, they would have a loophole and say, "Oh, but what we meant was,
yeah, I could see that happening."
So I think that the point is for them is entertainment. Is that they say that we're doing a good thing. We let them we let them in here, and their world was so defunct. You see these horrible people, what they're like, and we don't tell the audience that we told Frank and Maggie Mai to kill people, but we're going to show the audience that they're killing people so that you think, oh, they're awful. They're just killing their own family and friends around them. And then these monsters are based off them. So I think that they show it as if they're helping us and they're such a horrible world. We're going to put them into this game and let them survive, and we're going to help them out. And if they got too far, they would stop them from getting further. So I think at one point Carl is going to have to escape the system somehow for him to move on, because otherwise they'll try and end him. And so, he's going to have to, like the Matrix, get out to be able to do anything.
Yeah. I think I pretty much agree. And I can't remember who said it, but somebody in part of the corporation had mentioned that, similar to what you said, that they are doing a good thing, because wasn't it like their planet owed this one thing and didn't pay up, so now they had to basically take the materials that were owed to them. And it's like, oh, but we're doing so good and giving these people the opportunity, even though we killed probably way more than half the population, giving them the opportunity to survive. But it's like at the expense of them. It's truly just entertainment, because
they're building it up to seem like they're the
good guys.
But really, it's all entertainment for them.
So so many parallels to the Hunger Games. So many. And I hope it crashes and burns just like that. So I think I know the answer, but will you be continuing?
I will continue in the series, and I'm looking forward to. I put a hold as soon as you said it, and I think I'm 5th in line, so hopefully I'll get the Bounce House.
Oh, okay.
All the other ones are Audible exclusive. The Bounce House was not, luckily, so that was nice. But I did get the second one already because it was on sale. So I'm gonna continue in the series for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. I shortly after we talked about this being the January selection, and then we saw I almost said on Netflix, on NetGalley, that the first 3 were read now for 48 hours.
I have them on Kindle too.
Yeah.
I don't do Kindle ever, but I do have them.
Right. So I think I might at least read those. But further than that, I haven't decided yet. I think it just depends on how those go, because I get fatigue pretty easily with series when they're so long. So I feel like I worry I'm just gonna be like, oh.
I'm on the 4th book of Wheel of Time. And that one is, I forget, 12, 15 books or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
And so I still haven't continued on it because I was still enjoying it, but I was like, okay. I kept on hearing people say there was like a lull of just like the books were kind of like repetitive after like at around like the 6th through like quite a few of them, and then it picked up again. I was like, I don't know if I really want to do that. So I will. That's another one that's like really hard to to do, but this was such a quick read. Quick weed.
It was.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised, especially
Mhm.
after my first read of the year. Oh, good.
Yeah.
That was awful. And I read it. Okay, so for other people, I only read one book in January, and it was When the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy. I did not have an audiobook, so I was just reading it physically, which I'm trying to do more of this year because I can focus better if I'm just reading it and not, getting
Doing that.
distracted and looking
Yeah.
at the birds and just listening. So, yeah, and it took me forever to get through. I never wanted to pick it back up, and it wasn't even super long, and I hated it. I hated it. So compared to that book, this book was a breeze.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, if they're all like this,
Mm-hmm.
then I'd be more likely to continue further than book 3.
Yeah.
But we shall see.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what happens, but I'm not going to push them up on my TBR. That's
Yeah.
fair. Halfway through the tandem read of Throne of Glass. Yeah, so that's one I've
Barely.
read Throne of Glass and they're downstairs. Is it Queen of Shadows or Midnight, Crown of Midnight? Whatever the second one is.
Oh,
I think Crown of Midnight, I'm pretty sure.
no. Where? Yeah, Crown of Midnight, you're right.
Okay. So I've only read those, and I've already forgotten what happens. So I'm probably going to start the series over, but I'm going to start with
Dang it.
the Assassins one first.
Oh, okay.
Because I've heard it both ways, that you should start with that, and then I've heard that you should read that one after Crown of Midnight. And I've already read it. I'm going to reread it. So I'm like, I might as well just start with, because I feel like I would get distracted, like going from like a story to, aren't they like multiple short stories kind of
Yeah,
that give
they're like 4
background?
or 5
Yeah.
short stories, kind of prequel-ish.
So I
Yeah.
feel like it would like get me out of my momentum in the
Mm.
series. So might
I
try that.
let's see here. I read it. I think I read it after Air of Fire.
Oh, that's
Because
the third one, right? Okay.
yeah. So there's like 3 different ways you could read it, which was you can read it the Sarah J. Maas way, which I
Mhm.
think was reading the prequel first, actually. I think that's how
Oh,
he says it. And then
okay.
there's like the way it was published, and I
Mhm.
think that is after Crown of Midnight.
Mhm.
And then there's like they call it the epic way, and it was to read it after Air of Fire.
Mhm.
And I just did it on accident. I was like, "Oh, there's another book, sweet!" So I read it, and I really liked that because of the way characters are introduced.
Okay.
Because the characters are introduced later in the series, so
Mhm.
it's kind of nice not knowing about them.
Mhm.
If you read the prequel first, you
Mhm.
get introduced to them right away, and then you don't get them for like 3 books. So I
Mhm.
kind of liked that you had met them and you got to hear more about them in this prequel, and then you
Mhm.
continued on. But the tandem read was probably my favorite thing I did. I think it was
Really?
2024.
Okay.
It was just a really great experience in general. I was like, I haven't enjoyed reading this much. And I love reading, but it was just the entire experience. I did the whole switching back and forth. I had a whole
Mhm.
plan. I was doing it. And I was like, this is the way it should be done.
Mhm.
I was so gigged out about it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I really liked that. I could talk about it quite a bit. I didn't like the
Mhm.
first or second one. Well, didn't like it strong. I gave like the first one 3 stars. The second one I was like, yeah, I'll nudge it 3.5, and then the
Mhm.
rest yes.
That is good to know because I was nervous because I've only read the first 2, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
They
this is
were
what
already
everyone's loving.
exactly. That's exactly what happened to me. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't understand. Like people love this so much. It's like, all right. And then I went as soon as Air of Fire just really the momentum went up from
Yeah.
there.
Well, good. I'm excited now.
Yeah.
Yay. And you're done with the series now?
I am.
Had your
Yeah.
heart smashed to a million pieces, supposedly.
So much.
That's
So
all I hear. I'm
much.
like, oh, goody.
Yes, but like, and um I don't like sad books.
Hmm.
And so whenever somebody's like, I cried so hard, you should read this. I'm like, nope, taking that off the list. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
And my mom will even be like, this is kind of a sad book. You shouldn't read it. And I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
she knows you.
he knows me because I do not like sad books. I
Mhm.
get really upset about them and then I
Mhm.
linger. This was like, it was beautiful. So, like, crushed you, but beautiful.
Oh, yippee.
I did cry in it. I don't cry very often, but yeah, I was just like, I think I was just laying on the floor crying.
Oh, see, I'm kind of excited for that because like sometimes I don't like crying either,
Mhm.
but sometimes because I don't cry, I
Yeah.
just crave like that deep cathartic sob
Mhm.
fest.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And it's
yeah.
nice to cry about something that's really not hurting you.
Yeah.
I'd
I
way
mean, it's
prefer that.
hurting you, but
It's hurting
not
you,
actually.
but in the long run,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. I wish I would have read the Assassin's Blade first.
Mhm.
Okay. I
Yeah.
like that take. So now I feel better about starting with that on my reread and
I feel like since you're
continuation.
rereading it, I think it's a good idea too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I did try to start it and it was, isn't like the first chapter like on a ship or something
I don't know,
in
but I love
Assassin's
that.
Blade?
I don't think was it on a ship?
I don't remember. Maybe, I don't know. That's all I can recall. I didn't
No.
get very far because I'm like, ugh, I'm bored.
Yeah, it really, like I said, there's some of the characters, then you know about it, the story right away, but then the other characters don't come until like the third and fourth book,
Hmm.
and some don't even come until later.
Hmm.
So it was nice when I read it at coming then because I didn't have to wait so long
Yeah.
for the people. I'd be like, wait, where's this person?
Right. Exactly. Karina read each short story before certain parts of the later books, which she loved.
Interesting. I
Huh.
like that too. But
That
you'd
could
have to
be,
probably look up how.
yeah, when to read each one.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Loving the tandem read. Good. I'm glad. You might not.
Yeah, I do know
Yeah.
that people have said that
Yeah.
that crushes me. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I think I've been spoiled for it. I think I know something, but I don't also want to look into it just in case I'm
Right.
wrong. You
Right.
know?
Right.
So yeah,
And I guarantee whatever happens in the show happens so much better in the game.
in the game. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like I remember one of the last parts of part two,
Mhm.
I'm like playing, sobbing. I'm like, please stop.
Why?
But it
I
was
can't
great.
even breathe anymore.
It was an awesome experience.
That's
Highly
fun.
recommend.
Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Cry.
Yeah. Yeah. And but it was like something like it just stuck with me. Like I was heartbroken
Mm.
for like, and I don't even know if heartbroken is the right word.
Yeah, I
It's
think
just like so emotionally
yeah.
impacted by a video game.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
That's
crazy.
similar to this one where you're so emotionally invested by it.
Hmm. Do you think they would make Dungeon Crawler Kara? That'd be kind of fun.
That'd be so fun.
I'd play that.
Pitch it, Sam. Make it. You're creative.
Yes. Oh, she could totally do that.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that sounds really good.
Did you do any type of fan cast?
Ooh, I was struggling on it because I feel like he's, in his 30s. And so I was like kind of looking through guys in their 30s,
Mhm.
basically. I was like actors. And because at first, the first person I thought of was Carl Urban.
Carl Urban.
Yeah. I just feel like he
Weird
would
saying that.
be so funny in that. Like, I want
Mhm.
an actor who I've seen and stuff that is
Mhm.
funny, you
Mhm.
know? So, like, my
And he
thought
could
was
take
like,
an orc.
yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
he could. I wanted somebody, again, like, I wanted somebody funny, but I also
Mhm.
wanted somebody who was like who looked like they could have been, what was he, Marines or
something like that.
reserve, I forget what it was, but
Yeah.
who could look like that. So I was
Mhm.
like, I feel like Carl Urban looks like rugged, like could do that and could kill things and like smash them with his feet. But I think he's like late 40s or so.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, like maybe not him. And then like Jack Reacher, that guy, that character, I was like, maybe him a little bit smaller. He needs to be back in his he was on this football.
Oh, Blue Mountain State.
Yeah, like maybe like that size or something like that.
Yeah.
He has the funny chops that he
Mhm.
could really be that, and looks like, I mean, he's Jack Reacher, so he could
Yeah.
be in it. Like that was another one, but I was like, maybe he's too much. I feel like he is the one that I would think the most. I like just looking at the front of the book, his haircut reminds me of like Liam Hemsworth, but I don't really like him. So I
Yeah.
don't want him to be in it because he's not really that funny. He's
Yeah.
kind of his brother though, the other
Mhm.
Hemsworth. He's great,
Mhm.
but I think he's again a little bit older. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was kind of so. And then I also thought of Dylan O'Brien, but
Really?
he's too, he's too string beanie.
Yeah.
But I was like, he'd be really funny. Like I could see him coming in and being like really funny with his cat and
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna stick with my Jack Reacher. I don't even remember his name, but he's just Jack Reacher.
I feel like it starts with an A. I have to look that up now.
Andrew.
Jack
Adam.
Reacher.
No, not Adam. Andrew?
Uh, Ew, it brought up Tom Cruise.
No. Little Man.
Okay, I'm gonna look up Blue Mountain State.
Yeah. Wow, it came up with
Alan Richson.
Alan. That's
Mhm,
right.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah. I think his humor is just,
He's 43.
oh dang. Well, dang it.
It don't matter.
Close enough. He was on Smallville. Do you remember Smallville?
Wasn't he Aquaman in
It was
Smallville?
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
I'm trying to. What about
so
you? Did you have one?
I didn't, and usually I'm really good about that. But
Yeah.
for the life of me, probably because Carl's like really the only I mean, there's the others like Brandon, Imani, Yolanda, all the
Yeah.
older folks, but for Carl being the only person, like human that we really focus on,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so surprised that it just nothing popped into my head. I kept picturing Princess Donna, and I even on my
Yeah.
mood board I have like a Persian tortoiseshell cat
Uh-huh.
wearing a little
Yeah.
tiara. So I pictured her pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I couldn't. But I love Alan. I
Yeah.
think he would
I
be a
love
great
him.
choice.
He'd be
Yeah.
great. The other one, there was like a few other, like Jack Quaid was another one I kind of thought of.
Okay.
But again, like
He's a little string beanie too, isn't he?
he's a little string beanie, but he's
Yeah.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at these now. Have you ever heard of Robbie Amell?
That sounds familiar. Let me look it
Yeah.
up.
I feel like maybe his look, but yeah, other guys like Austin Butler, I'm like, no, he's too laid back. This guy needs to be popping.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, and he's really funny, and he's in
Yeah.
what was it called? Like
He plays
Upload
an
or
Upload.
something?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that show.
And he's a buff dude.
Yeah. He'd be good too. And he kind of looks like the Carl on the
Right?
old cover. Yeah.
His
His
hair and
hair.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he could be a good one.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, I was just like I was like, let's look at men. It was not a bad time. I was like, I'm okay with this right now.
What about Glenn? Do you think Glenn would be a good?
See, the thing is, I cast everybody as Glenn Powell. Like so I was sticking away, but he would be phenomenal in it. Like
He would.
That's the thing. I specifically chose not to do it.
Especially because at one point they did compare this whole thing to Running Man.
Yes, they
and
did.
He was in Running Man.
And he was Running Man. Yeah. And
Yep.
his humor is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, I purposefully did not say him because every book that I read, he is my main character.
Yeah.
Especially
Nothing wrong with that.
especially if they have humor. If it's like a romance and it's Grumpy Sunshine and the guy's grumpy, for sure not him. He's a golden retriever, and he's been so great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely thought of him. I was like, dang it, first person. Like, gotta go outside the realm. He can't be everybody.
Yeah.
Or can he?
Right. I think he can. Yeah.
He can.
I mean, I've seen so many different roles that he's played now.
So many.
Like,
That football one that he did. He has like the nose and everything.
yeah.
And everything he's in is so good.
And then like, I
He's
mean,
so
even
good.
Running Man, that was pretty different for him, I feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's a fun actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So were there any other books, movies, games that this kind of
Yeah.
reminded you of or
I
that
feel
you
like
would
we talked
recommend?
about most of them, like Hunger
Mm-hmm.
Games.
Mm-hmm.
When I was doing it, I was thinking of Left 4 Dead,
Mm-hmm.
where the zombies become kind of impersonations.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the I feel like they're just so basic and everything, but Ready Player One,
Mm-hmm.
they're going in to try and get a reward. They're having to
Mm-hmm.
level up. They have to do all the things. So
Yeah.
again, it's a competition. Um, you said Squid Games, which is
Mm-hmm.
a good one. And yeah, those are the ones that I was kind of thinking of the most
Mm-hmm.
throughout. Were there any for you as well?
There was one, and it's a bit of a classic,
Hmm.
The Labyrinth with David
Oh,
Bowie.
okay.
Like with all the
Yeah,
goblins,
yeah, yeah, the goblins.
the maze type, well, the
Uh-huh.
labyrinth, and
Yeah.
like the corridors and like the stone, everything, like that's kind of what I
Mhm.
pictured them in. And that goblin tractor, whatever thing at the very beginning
Mhm.
reminded me of, I think they called it the cleaners. Hoggle called it the
Oh,
cleaners, that like big, it would
interesting.
turn and
Yeah,
it's got like the
yeah, yeah.
blades on it.
Right. Yeah.
That's immediately
See
what I
that.
thought
That's a
of.
good one. Yeah, mine were all the other ones, and they were kind of just like very, very basic ones. Yeah.
Mhm. Um, I'm trying to think if there's anything like, I mean, Ready Player One, I think is a great one as far as books go.
Yeah.
Like what I would recommend for people
Yeah.
that enjoyed this. So that's I think probably the only one that I would know of.
Yeah. Let me look around really quick.
Okay. Patrick Warburton's who's Patrick Warburton? I gotta look that up.
Patrick
Patrick
Warburton.
Warburton.
Let's see.
Oh, that guy. Doesn't he play the voice of Kronk? He
Oh
does in
my
the
gosh,
Emperor's New Groove.
because okay, but I thought for a hot second that the narrator was Kronk.
Really? He
Like I
kind
was
of
like,
sounds like him.
he kind of sounded like him, and I was like, wait a minute, is this him who's doing it? Yeah.
Did you
Have you?
check?
I did. Yeah, it's not
Okay,
him.
and it's not. Okay.
At first I did think it was him, and I was like, what? This is fantastic. But I was like, it can't be him. But no, yeah, I can see that Sam just because of the voice.
Well,
And
and
his
then Sons.
he has sons, and they have a TV show to get like a funny little TV show together, like a podcast
Oh,
or something that looks really funny.
I don't really recognize any of them. Well, maybe the one I
No,
do.
I don't know if they're really actors or not.
Ta Talon.
Talon.
Yeah, if any of them, it would probably be this one.
Let's
'Cause
see.
like he's kind of buff.
Okay. Wait, do I know him?
He
I have
does
to.
look, whoops, of course now it's like, there we go. He
Oh
looks
my
a little
gosh,
familiar now.
love it. Like young
Um,
Kronk. That's my favorite.
what is
New
it?
person to obsess over.
Doesn't really
Hmm,
show much that he's played on, but
Talon.
oh, movies and shows. Hello. He was in Megamind? Oh wait, these are not the
No,
original
I do not
Megamind.
know this guy for sure.
Guardians, oh,
Really? No.
animated. Yeah, I don't
I
know
can see
anything.
that for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like even looks wise, he seems like he could be.
I think funny thing is the first photo of him is just him shirtless. I'm like, all
Look
right.
look at her comment.
Because I'm like, ooh, hello. The voice of Kronk. Yes, yes, yes. I was just
Paula,
reading
okay.
a book, and let me tell you, for one thing, he had an 8-pack, and I was like, doesn't exist, but okay. And then at another point, um, it's from his perspective, and she walks by, and he's like, and we were laughing about something, and she smacked my abs, and then it goes to her, and she's like, I can still feel his abs on the fingers, or like she's like talking about how, you know, I just smacked and didn't even think about it, and oh, I can feel his abs. And I was like, it was so weird that he said she smacked his ab. Like, if somebody smacks you in the stomach, you normally say they smacked me in the stomach, and then
Yeah.
it goes to her perspective, and she says abs. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it threw me off so much that he said she smacked my abs. I was like, weird. like, why are you saying that? She can say
Yeah.
it. Weird that you said it. Anyways.
It's kind of like, dear reader, in case you forgot, I have
I have
abs.
that, like making sure that you knew it. It was
Yep.
I was so thrown off by it. I had to
Yeah.
like think about it for a minute. Like, why is this so weird? Oh, yeah. Guys don't normally say she touched my abs. She touched your stomach. Or
Mm-hmm.
like if she touches your arms, you don't say she touched my bicep or like my giant bicep muscles. Or like,
Right.
yeah. She touched my deltoid. I don't know. Like
I don't think the Suns have played in anything, but they can do voice and humor. They can figure
yeah.
out the rest.
I think they
Yeah.
do something where they like pretend they voice their dad in movies and TV shows and stuff.
Do they sound like him?
They make their voices to do it. They don't
Gotcha.
sound exactly like him, but then they like tweak their voice to sound like it.
Yeah.
Kronk's the best.
That's like one of my favorite movies to
Yeah.
this day, Emperor's
Oh
New
yeah.
Groove.
Watch it
Hmm.
still all the time for a nice
Hmm.
pick me up.
Oh, yes. All right, Yvette, any final thoughts before you share your star rating?
I have one more question that I meant to
Ooh,
ask
okay.
was how likely do you think it would have been that you would have been outside at the time? Because I was thinking about it and I was like, I am indoors
Mhm.
23 hours of the day, probably,
Mhm.
even on the weekends. Maybe, or I'm in a car going to somewhere and, running errands and stuff. I was thinking about it and I was like, oh my gosh, like they make 10 million people lived, but I was like, this had to be the people that were on beaches or
Mhm.
like, so do you like thinking of your day? Do you think you would have even made it to the thing? Because I was like kind of putting it in perspective, and I was like, even at work, I do go on walks and stuff around work,
Mhm.
but they are a 15-minute walk during the day, and then
Mhm.
I leave and I get into my car, and then I get
Mhm.
into my house. So I was like, I'd be I'd be screwed.
That's true. More than likely not, because I think wasn't it like 2:30 in the morning? And
Oh
he's in
yeah, that too. That was
Seattle.
the other thing. Yeah.
So he was in Seattle, which is 3 hours behind me. So it would have been like 5:30.
Yeah. So people
More,
maybe with dogs might have
I
been
was
walking
gonna say,
home.
unless my dog woke me up to go out
Yeah.
early,
Yeah.
earlier than normal, I probably wouldn't be outside.
Right.
So I probably would have, you know,
Perished.
ended blissfully unaware.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, when the head rolled off at the beginning, like set the tone. I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be this type of book." All right.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
because wasn't she like sticking her head out the window yelling at them or something?
Yeah. She was
Yeah.
like yelling.
Schnikes.
Ooh,
Um,
can you?
time zone season, all that. Yes. Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
have a
for sure.
dog hair
Yeah.
stuck to my nose right now.
But even if it's during the day, I'd still be dead.
It would, yeah, it would definitely be more likely if it was during the day because I do take my dog out a
Yeah.
lot. And
Yeah.
lately, which is weird even in the wintertime, but lately, like I will feel like I'm not panicking, but like claustrophobic almost. And I'm like, I just need to be outside.
Yeah.
So
Probably
I'll,
because you can't be outside. So you're
yeah.
like, it makes
And like the
you,
windows aren't open and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I
That was
was,
a great question.
yeah. I thought, I was thinking about it. I was like, I wouldn't even make it. Um, but yeah, final thoughts. Are we doing star ratings too? Yeah.
Yep, go ahead.
So yeah, final thoughts. I feel like I've said a lot about it.
Mhm.
I enjoyed it. I'll read it again or continue on it. Um, I was I talked with my friends about it because I made it our book club pick as well.
Mhm.
So we were kind of chatting, and I'm between a 4.5.
Mhm.
I don't think it was 5 stars just because, like I said, I didn't. There was definitely repetitiveness,
Mhm.
and there, like I said, the also just the sexualization of things and stuff like that. So I think I'm between, like I said, between 4 and 5 4 and 4.5 stars.
Mhm.
Enjoyed it. I think the voice is really funny. I know some people probably didn't like the announcer, but I thought he was hilarious. And my friend said that was one thing he got super like reward nothing reward like
Mhm.
had to go through all the rewards and boxes. I enjoyed that because it's a video game thing. I like
Mhm.
going through all the rewards and hearing it, and I thought there was funny things. Um, but I can see how that could be annoying. And also when he did the whole smush and the feet stuff, so cringe. But again, I liked
Yeah.
it. And apparently, like, you're not gonna like this, but apparently it continues throughout.
Oh.
It continues and might be even more in the future
Yeah.
books. But yeah, I'll have after yours, I have one quote that I need to say because I replayed it 6 times.
Really?
I thought it was so funny. And it's so dumb, but it was so funny. So
Yeah, the feet thing. I kind of anticipated that it was going to continue
oh
because
sure.
like he's leveled up so much with his feats ability to
Yeah.
like
And then he
cause
gets the
damage. The
boots.
boots. And he's like, these will be so comfy in a safe
Like,
room.
yeah, he can't even use them. So
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Um, so final thoughts for me. I think, yeah, I've pretty much said everything.
Mm-hmm.
It it started honestly, like I was hooked immediately. So
Mm-hmm.
right off the bat, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is 5 stars, definitely. And
Mm-hmm.
then all the things that I kind of mentioned that rubbed me the wrong way, just didn't
Yeah.
sit well with me, kind of kept docking points. So by the end of it, I was thinking like 3.5 to 4. I think
Okay.
I'm probably gonna settle on a 4.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
still, I had a great time. I flew through it pretty quick and
Mongo at
I'm
the end, really.
yeah. He
It
was
was
so cute. And I
so cute.
loved that donut. Just like was like, this is mine. This is my
Yes,
baby.
yes.
Mommy's coming.
Mommy's coming too. Oh my gosh, it was too
That was so
funny.
cute.
Yeah.
So does that mean Carl's a grandpa?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, fan casting of the cat.
Okay.
Um, kind of a stretch. Maybe people won't see it, but the lady who plays Dolores Umbridge,
Oh
her
dear.
her voice, because you hear her and she's like, and
Yeah,
she's like this little sweet girlish voice. If
that's
you've
true.
ever seen Sense and Sensibility, she's in it,
Mhm.
and Hugh Lowry is her husband, and she's kind of insipid, and she's like, oh, I wish the rain would end, and he's like, I wish you would end, and she's like, oh, you're so droll, and so like I think her voice would be
Mhm.
really funny as Princess Donut, just this like very cutesy like British. I love that he made her British.
Yes.
I mean, she's Persian. She could have been, French, or she could have been
Yeah.
Persian. I mean, that's also a race.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was a fan cast that I kind of had in my head for her.
I do like that.
Mhm.
That would be a
Not
good fit.
not actually Professor Umbridge, but her voice.
Right. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the quote?
Oh, Again, so stupid, but I was laughing so hard. I played it like 5 times. It's chapter 41, so if you
Okay.
do want to go listen to it again, it's great. But it's the announcer, the AI, who goes, "Mana toast. This is toast. It refills your mana. That's it. Nothing more. You."
And
I
wasn't
thought it
Carl like, what's
yeah,
that?
he was like, "That was unnecessary." I found out on Audible you can bookmark, not just bookmark, but like clip the sound bite, and so you can go back and go
Oh.
to it whenever you want. And I have saved it for sure. And now I'm just like having a bad day, mana toast. It was just like I thought it was too funny. That was just the humor. That type of humor gets me. I'm
Mm-hmm.
on board with it.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy said she didn't like the humor of the book as much.
Yeah.
Do you consider it dry humor? I didn't, but maybe because I do like British humor too. But she was like, it's very dry. I was like, I don't know. I thought it was kind of I wouldn't call it dry. It's not. It's that's
I
not what I
guess
would.
I don't know. I guess I need an example of like something
Yeah,
that is like
maybe.
truly dry humor for me to
Hmm.
compare it to. Because when I think of dry humor, I guess I wouldn't think obnoxious humor
Yeah, a little bit.
for
Just
sure,
like
but
juvenile humor.
yeah,
I kind of think it's that, but that was funny.
yeah. And
Yeah,
it's kind of interesting too that that was more towards the end of the book and
yeah.
like the last safe room I think that he went into. So it's
Hmm.
almost like the AI was like,
Yeah.
you
Or
know,
like the writer was just like, I can't think of what else to make this guy say. I'm just
exactly.
gonna put this in here. I was
Yeah.
like, it's really funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
I played it 6 times. I was
Yeah.
like, hee hee. And I listened to everything fast, so it was on 2 times speed. So he's like,
Mm-hmm.
mana toast. This is toast, but it's mana.
Yep, yep. Um, one thing also too that I forgot to mention before was that, oh, one sec. I didn't think it was super dry, but I also
Yeah,
don't know how to phrase it. Yeah.
yeah, juvenile, I think.
Yeah. Um, but when whoever it was, I can't remember now, told Carl like, you have a catchphrase. And he's like,
Oh,
I have a
yeah.
catchphrase.
Catchphrase. What are you talking about?
And now it makes sense now because I've seen so many like of the
It
little
was Odette.
stickers of just that phrase. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, donut. Yeah. That was really funny. I
Hmm.
liked that. He's like, "Aw."
Yep. Once he realizes, he's like, I do say that a lot.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, this was fun. This was a fun
So much
discussion, fun
fun.
book. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yes.
had a good read with it, and
Yeah.
I think it was gonna be a fun, like, at least from what people have said, it gets continues to get better and stuff, and
Hmm.
so I
Yeah,
think Josh.
knowing that the future books are maybe a little more exciting. Not
Yeah,
not even
and
exciting, but just like better.
I also really like, political books,
Hmm.
or, like, fantasy political books. I don't go and read
Right.
on yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I like it when there's a bunch of that in it, and this is obviously going to have that, and I'm
Hmm.
very interested when that's going to come into play.
Yeah.
So I know that this one was a little, some people info dumpy, it had get you into the world, but
Hmm.
I think there's going to be lots of twists and stuff.
Yeah. And I think his interaction with the orc on that
Mm-hmm.
silly little glurp glurp show,
Blurb blurb.
I think that's kind of a glimpse of more of what we're going to see, like him
Mm-hmm.
kind of standing up and,
Mm-hmm.
not just laying down and taking it,
Yeah,
basically. Yeah.
yeah. And at one point, you know, they're at 1 million. They went down by they've already split down 10 times.
Hmm.
They're going to get smaller and smaller factions, and then at one point I'm guessing he's going to join groups and
Hmm.
campaigns and stuff. And
Oh yeah. So we'll see more
yeah,
characters
yeah,
and
I definitely think there's going to be more.
yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Alrighty. Well, thank you, all of you that joined in, commented, lurked in the corners, and didn't say anything. Thank you all
Yeah,
for being here. um, Definitely be sure to follow Yvette over on Instagram. I have her link below. Also, be sure to give Libronauts Book Club a follow on Instagram. If you love the book club and you want to represent with some cute merch, I do have a link down below for, oh no, what is it called? Oh no, campfire? No, not campfire.
Oh,
Bonfire. That's what it
yes.
is.
I was like, fire, isn't it? Bonfire.
Yes. But yeah, we do have some shirts and sweatshirts available through Bonfire if you are interested. They are new colors, so I kind of introduced a little bit of a rebrand, new era of Libronauts. Colors have changed a little bit, and it's represented in those merch. And actually also kind of this book cover a little bit, not so much the
Yeah.
orange, but next month for the month of, oh, it is February. This month for the
This
month of
one.
February, we're going to be reading Detour by Jeff Rake and Rob Hart. My co-host will be Jessie of Reading with Jess, and the live show is going to be on March 3rd, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So, yeah, be sure to join us over on Fable, also linked below, and you can let us know your thoughts as you're reading and your final ratings.
What's
Um,
that one about?
great question. So, this is a situation where astronauts go on a mission into space. When they come back, the Earth that they left behind is not the same Earth that they come back to.
Ooh, that
Yes,
does
and
sound
it's so there's two authors.
okay.
Jeff Rake, he is actually the creator of Manifest, which is a show on Netflix, and I think that's
Mm.
something about a plane that disappeared and then
Oh
years
yeah,
later came back, I
I've heard of that.
think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a suspense thriller sci-fi. So I'm excited. It should be a good one. And it just came out last month, I think. So it's a new release for this year.
Nice. I think my Libby doesn't have it, but I think I can request it. Like it's not Audible exclusive, so
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah, I like that
Yes.
idea.
Yes, I'm excited to get to that one. So I like space related and I try to do
Mhm.
that every once in a while, but
Yeah,
I know not everyone loves space, so we don't always read about space, guys.
I think it's interesting. Yeah, I
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to have a little something different like
hmm
space because it's not my normal thing.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam says I'll be on vacation for the next read, but I hope you have an amazing discussion. Have fun wherever you're
Where are you
going. I
going,
hope it's
Sam? Is
sunny.
it here?
I know. I
Because
was like, are you going
say
to
hi. Jeez Louise.
anywhere? Alrighty. Well, thanks everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.